coming off the corner. Fucking hell. What's going on, guys? My name's Jamie. Welcome back to Officially Gassed. Now today, guys, I'm double gassed. We got a supercar on the channel. We got a 2013 Audi R8 V10 Plus. This is just gonna be sick. So stay tuned and let's get it.
Ooh, baby, on the track, I'm going vroom, vroom. Try and catch me when I pull up in that zoom, zoom. Oh, no, please don't make that call. We don't want no cars, they ain't ready for the cause. Ooh, baby, on the track, I'm going vroom, vroom. Try to catch me when I pull up in that zoom, zoom. Ooh, boy, driving by the shore, looking for some more. And my Rari going raw. Want you to work, I heard about your resume.
And finally, bro, this one's been in the pipeline for a while.
Oh, yeah.
It's been in the pipeline for a while. So, a supercar on Officially Gassed. It's not really the done thing so far on the channel. we have had a Hurricane Performante on before. And I am calling this a supercar because I know when it comes to debates about R8s being supercars, I think the V8 isn't really classed as a supercar because everything beats them.
Yeah.
But the V10's a serious bit of kit, and that's what this is, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to talk us through this car and the specification?
So it's a 2013 R8, so it's the facelifted model. It's got the S-tronic twin clutch gearbox.
Okay, because a pre-facelift is a single clutch, we think, and it's R-tronic.
Yeah. I mean, it's a stock car pretty much, but it's got quite a good spec on it. It's got carbon everywhere.
Carbon everywhere, isn't it? Yeah.
And ceramic brakes, but I mean, other than that, it's pretty much stock car at the moment.
Pretty stock. And being a V10 Plus, it gives it a little bit of a power boost.
Slight extra power boost, I think. And I think the suspension setup's a bit firmer because it's track focused. But,
okay.
Yeah.
Fair play. And we're saying 580 brake horsepower on this? 580. And what's the non-plus, do you know?
I think it's about 540.
Oh, really?
I could be wrong.
Could be wrong.
I'm sure
the trolls will get you, bro. The trolls will get you.
I'm sure there'll be someone that corrects me. I think. So
yeah, fair play. 580. It's a lot of power. Four-wheel drive. Puts the power down perfectly, I'd imagine. Yeah. Cool. And we were talking about launch control because obviously we've got to run a 0 to 60 in this. It's going to be very interesting, actually. You said you've only done it a couple of times.
Twice, yeah.
Haven't been too successful doing it?
No, I mean, it sort of spins a little bit, then the power sort of kicks in after. It's sort of just like a drop, and then it kicks in.
Yeah.
And like I was saying to you earlier, I was driving it in manual, just in sport mode, and just at traffic lights, just flooring. It felt quicker. I could be wrong.
No, you might be right. Sometimes you'd be surprised. You would be surprised. You can do as much runs as you want, bro.
Yeah.
Make it work. Do you know what these are actually quoted 0 to 60 standard?
I don't, if I'm honest.
No
idea.
Who knows?
No.
We will see.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Yeah, so looking at your wheels and tyres, this being kind of like the top spec, I think they're optional extra wheels. Are they?
The Plus comes with these wheels.
Okay.
And if you get a non-plus, the ceramics is an option, I think.
Okay. So it comes standard with the ceramics on the Plus, yeah?
The Plus, but if it's a non-plus, I think it's an extra. But yeah, running P0s on it at the moment.
P0s.
That's what they come through with Audi.
Yeah, it's quite strange. And we were saying P0s, with my experience of P0s, they're not the best tyre, but I mean, if Audi are putting them on.
I've tried them on previous cars, and I've tried Pilot Sports on previous cars, and the Pilot Sports are night and day. But I mean, I haven't had to change these yet, but when I do, I'll try out the Pilot Sports. Yeah, see what the difference is.
And they're wide at the back too, aren't they? 305s, isn't it? Jesus Christ, yeah, you're going to be paying, bro. You're going to be paying for some good tyres, isn't it? I think we've covered it all, as this car is kind of stock, but the last thing again, bro, go on, how old are you?
22.
22, guys. Sick, bro, this is going to be wicked. Let's get out of here, Let's do it.
Try to catch me when I pull up in the zoom, zoom. Ooh, driving by the shore, looking for some more. And I'm already going more.
Alright guys, so we're out in the Audi R8 V10 Plus, and bro, like we were saying before, stock exhaust, but Jesus, it sounds sick.
Yeah.
Is that like an upgraded sports? Did they come with like a sports exhaust from stock, being a V10 Plus?
No, I think it's all just standard exhaust. Obviously, when you put it in sport mode, it opens up a little bit.
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah, it's pretty much standard. But
And straight away too, I'm thinking like, this is actually my first time in an R8. I've seen so much of them that I almost feel like I know the car, but I've never actually been in one. But it's actually quite a smooth ride, isn't it?
Yeah.
This road's quite bumpy, you know.
And this is with the Plus suspension setup as well, so it's a bit firmer than the usual V10 as well. So.
And you pretty much daily this, or you?
I do drive it every day. I don't use it for work, but every evening and weekends I use it. Yeah, it's good as gold.
It's kind of that in between, isn't it? It's like we were saying, it is a supercar, not taking anything away from it, but it's like it's almost an obtainable supercar that can be driven. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not too, you know what I mean? Every time you drive it, you need to service it and so on and so forth. It's
like I was saying to you earlier, taking on a long drive, if you take out sport mode, obviously, it's not hybrid, but it's fairly quiet. It's not too bad.
No, it sounds decent. It sounds decent. Yeah, bro, show me what this is. It's flat round these corners, is it? Yeah, no, it does fly, innit? It does fly. It's one of those ones, when it kicks down too, it's like, I love this sound, it's like, boom, 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 and it's a bit
like a rolling launch, if you like.
Yes, yeah, that's what it felt like.
Bounce off Revlin and just shoot,
No, this is quick. Guys, don't get me wrong, this is a quick car. It's the sound too, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's the sound. And it's right behind
we got the windows up tonight.
And we got, guys, we've got the windows up, unfortunately, for camera wind noise, but nah, this is sick. It's sick. And you can just see people's like, you're snapping necks. When this car flies by quick, it's a different thing, isn't it? Yeah, no, I like it, man. I like it. Jesus, yeah. This car's quick. It's epic, isn't it? It's just the sound, you're low to the floor, the way he was going around that corner too. Jeez. What the hell? It feels the corner speed that you can hold. It feels so planted. This is mad. You don't mess around, man, really. I can tell this guy likes to drive. You got to drive these cars, don't you? People just moving out your way. Right, you're not messing around. Right guys, so it is that time. It's the gassed up 0 to 60s with the Draggy. This is going to be an interesting one. This is the first supercar that we've done a 0 to 60s, and it's 4-wheel drive, and yeah, it's going to be, because we don't really know what these do standard. No. I'd imagine they're around 4 seconds, sub 4 seconds ish. Yeah, I think the leader of the 0 to 60 4-wheel drive is a stage 2 Audi S3.
Yes, is that a saloon?
Yeah, the saloon. So bro, I think this is good. It's got to be close. It's got to be close.
We'll see. We'll see. How we go on with the launch.
All right, let's do it. All right, guys. So it's his first attempt. We're trying launch control, bro. When you're ready, let's get it. 60. All right, your first attempt, bro. 3.48. I think that's top of the leaderboard.
Is it?
I think the quickest one was a 3.5. I might be wrong. Fuck it, hell.
Well, so to be fair, that was better than I thought. The 2 launches I've done prior to that were nowhere near as good as that. So,
mate, that made light work of that too.
Yeah.
What were you saying? I think you've just conquered the leaderboard. You going again or what?
Yeah, I'll go again.
He's going again. All right, guys. So his second attempt, we're launching it again, bro. Bro, just beat it. Let's get it. 60. Oh, you beat it. You beat it by a little bit. Guys, that was a 3.45. So I'm pretty sure you're top of this leaderboard. I might be wrong, but I think the closest was a 3.5 something.
Yeah, I can't remember off the top of it, but...
Man just come down with a supercar, and I think he's top of the leaderboard. Guys, I'll put the leaderboard up now so you can see. Hopefully I'm right. I think you're first. Absolutely smashed it. Sick. All right. Audi R8 V10 Plus, yeah?
I've only ever been in the passenger seat once.
Have you only been in one, yeah? Sick, this will be interesting for both of us then, bro. This is quite familiar though, because as I was saying, like, I'm in and out of Audis quite a lot. My missus got a TT, and I was in a TT RS. There's not, obviously the quality is a lot better, the carbon fibre looks sick, but it's a very familiar kind of place to be, like, you know what I mean?
It's an easy car to drive.
Yeah. Well, I say yeah, and very.
No,
but it looks like it was. Oh God, well, it wants to go, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Take your foot off the brake and you're moving, bro. Wow, yeah, it's lively, isn't it? That throttle, you touch it just a little bit and it starts moving. Right. Make the turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. All right, let's see what it's saying. Wow. Right, so what happened there is, right, I wasn't sure if it would go around the corner because I know this car's corner speed's mad, so I was thinking that in my head and I started going around the corner quick and I thought, no, we're going too far. And I let off the throttle and did you see it swing?
Yeah. It'll grab to the road.
Wow, that's crazy.
Wow. You can go around corners fast, but you've got to keep it progressive.
Yes, see, that's the thing.
Because as soon as you come off, like you said, it grabs the road.
Okay, so that's interesting. But apart from that, straightforward, isn't it? You put your foot down and you move, like, you know what I mean? Now this is sick. The downshift, what the hell? Not even changing gear. It makes you feel like a hero, innit? Yeah. You know what I mean? Just cruising by people at the right time. Just press the brake enough and it's downshifting and shit. Accelerating off the corner. What the hell? Mate, this is... Yeah, this is an experience. This is it's crazy. It's just so flat and so anchored down to the floor, like, you know what I mean? It just,
there's no roll in the body at all. It just
eats up the road. It feels like you could just throw anything at it.
Yeah,
man. Let's try kick down from it. What the fuck? What the hell? Mate, it's definitely 7,000 to 8,000 RPM. It is
just
gone. It is gone. A V10. This is crazy. A V10. You just can't replicate that sound. I mean,
when it's right behind you as well.
When it's right behind you too. Don't get me wrong. I had the Audi TT RS on, and that thing sounded like a dream. That was amazing. That sounded like as close as you'll probably get to a V10, but it's still. It don't have that emotion. The engine's not there. Like, do you know what I mean? And obviously, I think the TT RS was quicker. But you know what I mean, he'd spent a lot of money on that car. And they're beasts. Those CTRs are mini Audi R8s, literally. But this car has a standard out-the-box package. Bro, can you beat it? I don't know. Not for the money. No. As I say, I felt like I already knew the Audi R8. And that's before being in one. Just because they've been around for a while now, and you see them quite a lot. More the V8s, because they're more obtainable. But, man, I didn't know this car. This car is it's better than I thought it would be. It's a supercar. It's a supercar, and that's what I'm trying to say at home. Is the difference between a supercar and your standard, like, you know, hot hatch or your M3 is it's the dynamics of it. It's how it goes around corners. Like, you know what I mean? It's it's everything, mate. You got a weapon here, but I'm probably waffling, but guys,
Well, you can go around this, so like
I mean, it's just so easy to accelerating out of a corner is one thing you don't do in a rear-wheel drive car, but four-wheel drive cars are just all for it, and this does it so effortlessly. Like, it wants to be driven hard, doesn't it? It's almost like just throw it at me. Like, you know what I mean?
I don't ever, unless I'm on a long journey, I don't ever drive it not hard.
You've got to, bro. You don't have a car like this not to drive it quick. Wow. And it's so calm under braking too. Alright guys, so we're going to end the video here. All I can say is it's a supercar, isn't it? It's an Audi R8 V10 Plus. I've got a new respect for these cars. As I say, I thought I knew the car, but now driving one, what a weapon. What a weapon. And at this price point, I don't think it can be beaten. Bro, thank you so much for coming down today. I really appreciate it. 22 years old, guys. Living the dream. Guys, if you did like today, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Make sure you go back and check some of my other content out too. And guys, if you want to get your car featured, don't forget you can hit me up on Instagram, get in my DMs, and we'll talk about it. Guys, for now, thank you for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.